Phase 1 is considered the wind-up motion, which is a concentric contraction. Remove the arm from anatomical position to hyperextension of the shoulder. The muscles that contract are the latissimus dorsi and the posterior deltoid. The elbow is an extension during this phase, and there is a contraction of the triceps. The wrist is also an extension during this phase. This involves the contraction of the extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, and extensor carpi ulnaris. These muscles work together for the wind-up phase in the volleyball serve.
Phase 2 is considered the hitting motion of the volleyball serve. The whole motion involves isometric and concentric contractions. The shoulder is in concentric contraction when moving the upper extremity from hyperextension through anatomical position to shoulder flexion. This would be the concentric of the latissimus dorsi, posterior deltoid, anterior deltoid, and pectoralis major clavicular portion. Throughout the whole motion, the elbow and wrist stay in an extension and are in isometric contraction. The triceps are the elbow muscle that is in isometric contraction. The extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, and extensor carpi ulnaris are the muscles of the wrist that are in isometric contraction. This is the action of the muscles to create the motion of hitting the volleyball. Phase 3 is considered the follow-through after hitting the volleyball. This whole motion is an eccentric contraction. The shoulder is in flexion and there is contraction of the posterior deltoid, pectoralis major sternal portion, latissimus dorsi, and teres major. The elbow comes into flexion and there is contraction of the triceps. The wrist also comes into flexion and the extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, and extensor carpi ulnaris contract. All these muscles are eccentrically contracting to slow down the upper extremity after serving the volleyball.